welcome back to our reptile house for another educational video. Now today we're going to be featuring one of our snakes. It's going to be a boa constrictor. So if snakes aren't your thing, just feel free to skip this video, we'll completely understand. But if you don't like snakes and maybe just want to learn a little bit more about them, feel free to stick around and I'll tell you lots of cool facts about some snakes we keep here. Good boy. Hey, how are you doing today? Boy. Well done. Boas cover a large species of snakes, so they're a really big family, and Blip here is what's known as a boa constrictor imperator. So that's like his species name. He is about 1.5 years old now, so you can see he's not a massive snake yet anyway, but he will get quite big. So being a boy, he's not going to get really big because that's what females do, getting up to about 14 feet as like the extreme length. But being a boy, he's going to grow maybe 6-7 feet long, like a couple of our other boa constrictors that I might show you in a little bit. So boas, most of them, like boa constrictor imperators, like these guys, they're really good climbers. So you can see he's kind of looking up. So he wants to climb, he wants to explore, and he's a really curious snake, which means he's really, really nice to work with. In terms of what they eat, they're completely carnivorous. So that means they eat other animals. So that's going to be anything they can get their hands on really. So it's going to be things like mice, rats, birds, bats. Being from South America, they're going to come across a wide range of things. So what they're going to do, most likely to catch their prey, is find a tree and a branch, curl themselves up on the branch and just sit there and wait for food to come to them. And then they do a really, really quick strike, grab the prey and then coil up. So a lot of people do ask me, are our snakes venomous? And these guys, these aren't venomous. They are constrictors, like the name suggests, meaning they constrict their prey by wrapping around it very, very rapidly. One thing that might surprise you about certain species of snakes like boa constrictors is they're oviviparous, which means they live their young. So what that means, eggs develop in the back third of the snake like any other species of snake, but those eggs will hatch inside the female and then she'll give birth to what looks like live young, and it's up to about 10 at a time. So she just gives birth to live baby snakes that just look like miniature versions of her, and then they'll just crawl away, do their own thing. They don't do much mothering, unlike a lot of our mammals and stuff. They kind of just leave their young to it. Blip here is our youngest boa constrictor, so next up I'm going to show you our oldest boy, just to show you the difference in size, and it can take a while for them to grow, several years. They grow really, really slowly. So I'm going to get him out now so he can say hi to everyone. Fergus is our oldest boa constrictor. So being from a rescue centre, we don't actually know how old he is, but we just hope we have him for quite a number of years. They can live up to 30 years old, if not a little bit more. So Fergus is actually getting a brand new home very soon, so that's going to be very, very exciting. So I think we'll have to do a video about that if you want us to do that is. So as you can see, he's a very, very friendly boa constrictor, but that doesn't mean I'm not watching him. I'm going to make sure we're all being safe, and that's why Dale's on hand as well, making sure he's behaving himself. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing our boa constrictors and learning a little bit about them. So from me and Fergus here, we'll see you later. Bye!